Hi guys, I'm sure that this is not the most flattering angle, but I've now tried to film this with my big Canon, and it keeps like dying on me, but like the battery still says it has charge, so I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe my Canon hates me because like this is the first time I've used it in a long time, so I don't know. It at least filmed my other video, so that's good. So I'm gonna start this video over so you guys can actually know what I'm talking about. So I was just kind of giving a little life update, a little update as to where I've been for the past year, because I've been doing a lot of planner videos and not really showing my face and not really being active on this channel, which I want to change. So anyway, but I have 2 videos besides this one that are gonna go up next week, so I'm excited about that. But basically, what I was saying in my video, I'm kind of going to make this short and sweet and to the point. 2016 had just a lot of stuff that was not fun that I had to deal with. I went back on my anxiety and depression medication after being off of it for 12 years, which I felt like a failure. But if you're going through that, don't look at it as like being a failure. Look at it as you taking the proper steps to make your life better, instead of looking at it like, oh, I failed, I have to go back on medicine. There's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that. I just want to throw that out there because I know a lot of people suffer, and you're not a failure and it'll be okay. So I just wanted to quickly like add that in because I don't want you to think like I did feel like I was a failure, but I don't want you to think that like you are, you know? And like I don't think that I'm a failure now. And so I went back on my medicine back in February of 2016, and I was able to come off of it in November. So yeah, but I still struggle with anxiety and depression. I'm still having issues with it a little bit. It's not terrible, but you know, I'm taking it day by day. And honestly, if you struggle with anxiety and depression, just take it day by day. Take it one step at a time, and don't be too hard on yourself, because I know I'm so hard on myself all the time, but don't be too hard on yourself. So so I had that going on, and I actually ended up gaining like 30 pounds because of the medicine, just because if you've ever taken medicine like that, it really screws up your metabolism and you just end up gaining weight no matter what you do, really. I mean, I wasn't like eating junk or anything like that. But and I wasn't eating like a ton of food either. Like it just happened. And so I really hated the way that my face looked. I still kind of don't really care for it. Like you can definitely see my double chin, and I'm just like, and I look at old videos where I thought I was fat, but I was actually pretty skinny, and I'm just like, so currently I'm doing Whole30 and trying to lose some of the weight that I gained while on medicine. But I missed YouTube. I missed filming. Like I didn't film just because I was uncomfortable with like the way my face looked, and you know, I don't know. It was not fun and not good. I was also traveling a lot last year. I went on 3 cruises. I went on a 2-week cruise through the Panama Canal, and I went to South America, and it was so cool. And if you guys didn't see that vlog, definitely check it out. It was so much fun. I went with my grandma, my mom, and my sister, and it was just an awesome time, and I love it. And I can't wait to go back on a cruise again. We're going in May, so I'm pretty excited about that. We're going for my birthday. We're going to Alaska. I'm so excited. Anyway, so that's all happened. In October, I ended up going back and forth from Tennessee. I would be there for like 3 weeks and home for 2 weeks, and back and forth a lot, helping my mom's job, which I used to work there, so it was very easy for me to kind of like step back in because I knew what I was doing and they needed help. And so, you know, I kind of saw my mom like going through a rough time. Just a lot was being put on her and everyone else in like doing that job, everyone else who like works there. They were all stressed out. It was not a good time. And so I was like, well, I'll just come and help like when I can and whatever. So I ended up going back and forth. Like I'm still kind of going back and forth. I think I'm home for February though, so that's exciting. But during that time, let's see, I stopped taking my medicine. Well, I went off of it like with doctor's help. I went off of it. I didn't just go cold turkey. Another advice I will give you: never go cold turkey. I did that when I was 13. Worst decision of my life. Don't ever do that. Have the doctor help you come off the medicine. Trust me. And so I went off the medicine in November and it was a rough time. Coming off of antidepressants is not a fun time, I will say that, but it is possible. You can do it. You gotta put your mind to it and keep going, and don't give up if you really want to come off of it. So had a lot of brain zaps and dizzy spells, and I still have, like, it's been 2 months, I think, since I completely came off of it, and I still have moments where I'm like, oh man, like, something's not right, and it's just a side effect of coming off of the medicine. So, you know, you can do it though, just be strong. And during that time, I also had a life situation that was not fun. I kind of had someone in my life who did some things that friends don't do, and some situations, it was just kind of a mess. And it sucks to realize that the people that you've let into your life and the people that you trust are not who you thought they were, and it just sucks. I'm not really gonna say what happened because it affects a lot of people. I will say it was not fun to deal with, and you know, it was just one of those life lessons where, you know, sometimes you have to remove people from your life, and even though they weren't good for you, it still sucks because, you know, like, I kind of found out that the friendship I thought that I had kind of meant nothing, and it hurt. It sucked. But you know what? All I can say is, if you're going through something like that where you have to remove somebody from your life, just, you know, try to look at it like, try to take it and learn from it, is, I guess, what I'm trying to say. Try to use it as like a life lesson. So I'm still kind of dealing with that. It's not as easy as just being like, bye, and never dealing with the person again. And like, I don't wish anything bad for this person whatsoever. I really just think that it was best to just remove myself from the situation. I did what was best for myself and for my family, like James and I. And actually James kind of had to deal with it too, but he made his own decision on that. I simply just said that I needed to not be around this person, but that if he wanted to, that was his choice, and he kind of made the same decision. So, you know, it is what it is. It sucked, and it still sucks, but I wish nothing bad for that person. I just can't be friends with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those situations where it's like, you just kind of realize you can't have that person in your life. Even though you want to make things work and you want to make things right, you just can't. And that's kind of where I got in this situation. And it was very back and forth for a long time. And I'm happy with my decision that I've made, because I know that, like, if I continued to, like, put up with this, I would have just been more heartache later in the long run. So, you know, it's kind of one of those situations where when you realize someone's not supposed to be in your life, or someone's kind of toxic or not have the best intentions towards you, you kind of have to remove them. So, life advice: if there's someone in your life that is not making you happy in life, and that's not like, you're gonna go through moments where, like, somebody angers you or something happens or whatever, but if there's like a situation where they've, like, done something multiple times, and this happened multiple times, even after, like, I thought things were gonna be okay and we kind of tried to make things right, stuff happened again. So it's like, when that happens, you just have to, like, walk away, you know, you just kind of have to be like, well, whatever. So that happened at the end of November, and it went back and forth for, like, a long time, even till, like, the beginning of this month. And so I'm sure if you guys watched Vlogmas, you could tell I was not on my A game with Vlogmas. I was dealing with it, and it's hard when you, like, get hurt and you didn't even see it coming, and you're just blindsided by stuff. And It sucks. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It just really, really sucks to be in that situation and to have to make decisions that you feel like you're a bad person, but you're not. You're just trying to protect you. And I think it's so important for me to do that right now because I'm struggling with anxiety and depression. And so I need to do things that I need to like remove stress from my life and remove things that are harming me. And this situation was harming to me. Like, it was harming me. And like, you gotta move on from it, I guess. But, so yeah, that happened. It was sucky. So lost a friendship and traveled a lot, gained a lot of weight. That was kind of my year in review. So yeah, but I'm happy to say that I'm finally back. I'm really excited. I have like a ton of video ideas that I want to do for you guys. James and I have a special project that we're working on as well for YouTube, so I'm excited about that, and I will announce it when it happens. It will probably not happen until like next month, so February. We'll have to film for it and edit for it and whatever, but I'm really excited about it. I wish I could tell you more, but I also don't want to jinx it because it's not something I've ever seen on YouTube. So it could be like super original and I'm really excited about it. I'm ready to get back into YouTube and my sticker shop, and I'm hoping to upload at least twice a week on this channel, possibly only once a week because I do have my Etsy shop, and then this project with James is kind of like a really big project, and it's going to take a lot of editing and a lot of my time to work on it to get it to where I want it to be. So you may only see a video once a week on here, but I definitely want to bring the videos back. Bring back the videos. So yeah, that is pretty much my life update, and I hope you guys are ready for more videos and enjoyed this video. I have I think I already said this, but I have 2 more videos that are gonna go up this week. So this one will probably be first, and then I have 2 other videos and I don't know the order that they're gonna go up in. One of them I have the same outfit and makeup on, so don't judge. I just decided to film multiple things at once because I wanted to get stuff up for you guys. I'm sorry, I'm playing with a hair clip. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know my life right now. So anyway, that's gonna be it. I need to go so I can like edit and work on other stuff and clean because I've made a mess. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're ready for more videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.